Hello. Thanks for dropping in. I have been dreading this moment because what I'm going to do, even though I don't believe it's going to make any difference, is I'm going to look at this drive again. This is the one brought to me by the people who are visiting from overseas, and I believe the head is just bad. But there's always the possibility it's alignment, but I don't believe it. Anyway, the other thing, of course, I'll do is I'll look at the wires on the bottom of the head. Anyway, what this involves is taking the drive out of the case and getting access to the bottom, which is not a terrible thing. It's just 6 screws. But once again, I am pretty sure that this is, oh man. And sometimes the screws are very well set in their ways. Ow. Anyway, this is a time, I'm pretty sure, when the head is just bad. But I feel that I can't legitimately say that unless I at least try this. I'm going to change the color of the screen. Get the right key. Change that. Change that. Alright, nothing is there. Now, a favorite part is, not really, just turning this over. I'm trying to get the screw out. Let me just try to get it out. And then I'll see what I can do about the screws. Oh yeah, that's got to be unplugged because that is attached to the case. I hate losing screws. Not that it would make much difference if something was missing one slowly screw. Okay, they're all out of there. Now, let's just carefully set that down in there. See. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 screws. Did one come out over there? Or is one somehow in here? Oh dear. I hear it. Ha. 6 screws. Okay. Now first, we'll turn this all over. And can I see the head. Not really. Not really at all. So, I'll get out some reading glasses and see if that helps me see. See, the head is right through there. So in other words, no, that doesn't help. All right, so more screws. And these ones have a kind of a, it's not, well, yeah, it is. I've used these things on motorcycles where you're worried about things shaking loose. Maybe this is to make sure. First of all, I guess these things don't come loose, but also it may also be a way for, oh my word, for service people to check and see people have been doing funny things with disk drives. This one is very, very, very stuck. It's got a lot of the screen stuff on it. And I really, oh. Okay, another screw. Okay, so the drive mechanism is now halfway free. It does take tremendous force and tremendous effort to get these out. And all the while, I don't want to drop the whole everything off of the table. Okay, so that should free the drive. Yeah, it does, but the circuit board is kind of in the way of it actually getting out. Oh dear. Well, in for a penny, in for a pound, as they say. So I'm going to separate the screws. Right now I have 4 of them. 2 of the ones to put the shields on. 6 to put it back inside. Okay. So once again, I don't want bad things to happen. Because I know this circuit board is good. Because I tested it. With a whole, oh my God. Oh. So many screws. Want to be difficult. Okay, that one went all right. There, of course, more screws. There's always more. Now, I know there's more. there's always another in the back corner. All right. Now, there's these two screws here on the side. They gotta come out too. And mostly, of course, why am I taking all these out? I want to get the drive out. Because it's probably going to have to come out anyway. There we go, another screw. But also, I do want to get a look at the bottom of the drive head, just because there's always the chance that something is not right there. I don't believe it, but there's always the chance. And I would rather find that than not. Okay, so that's the drive mechanism. I can now see the bottom of the head, and indeed, there are places right here where there are the 4 wires that go to it. There are, and there's 2 little, look like resistors that are kind of in the way of me actually seeing if these things are okay. So I'm just going to flip them up a hair and look in the light and take my screwdriver and very delicately, and it does seem that the yellow, the white, the red, and the blue wires are indeed attached. So, that's a good, because things happen. They could not have been. So here we have basically the 3 parts of a disk drive. The circuit board, the drive, the power supply, and the rail. That's really what there is. And I've hardly ever found a power supply to go bad. These circuit boards, there's all kinds of things that can go bad, and then of course there's the drive. So usually any drive you find or pick up or whatever, probably the power supply is good. The circuit board is the most likely to have troubles, and then there's the drive mechanism. But when this fails, it's really the best thing to do is just take it out, so that's enough of that, carry on. Now, to check and mess with alignment, there are these 2 magic screws on the stepper motor, and they need to be undone, and then you can twiggle the stepper motor around some. I have to decide what my next move is. I really should. I have some glasses downstairs that are much more powerful than these, and I do want to get just a little closer look at the wires. They seem to be fine, but I would hate to be wrong. So I will continue after I get the glasses and have another look, and then I'll see about trying, sorting, figuring on alignment, which I know is going to be bad. Not bad, sorry. I know it's not going to be the problem. The head is bad. It's just bad. Anyway. But I would be happy to be wrong. So thanks for coming. Stay tuned. The saga of this disk drive will continue. Bye for now.